What's happening, my Jacked family? Coach Scott here, jackedafter40.com. Welcome to another episode of the Jacked After 40 Life Vlog. Now, every time I post one of my cheat meals or cheat days on Instagram or Facebook, I always get questions and comments from fellow men over 40 who ask how I'm able to maintain my six-pack abs and stay shredded after 40 while eating all of these delicious treats. So what I'm gonna do here in today's vlog is take you through my day today, which is going to be a cheat day. So you're gonna see how I approach my cheat days, and then I'm gonna record my full day tomorrow as well, share that with you in this video about how I approach the day after a cheat day. Kind of share some of the hacks that I typically use to stay shredded after 40. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do so and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. All right, I'm gonna weigh myself this morning at the start of this cheat day, then weigh myself at the same time tomorrow to see how much weight I gain from this cheat day, and then I'm gonna weigh myself at the same time the following day to see how my body responds to these day after cheat day hacks. Chief and I just getting from our morning walk. You can tell that fall is in the air. The leaves are actually starting to change color a bit. It's a damp, brisk morning out there. I mean, it's bittersweet. I absolutely love the summer. I love walking around with no shirt on, but I do like the comfort. There's something cozy about the fall season. So I'm not ready to let go of summer, but I definitely do look forward to the fall. It was incredible to approach the bridge there at the Bell River Marina and see a blue heron standing on the railing, nice and erect there. I knew I had to grab my camera, and I knew it was going to fly away, and I really wanted you guys to see the wingspan on those birds. It's kind of very similar to a crane, just they're massive birds. There's a few of them down there doing a little fishing this morning, having their breakfast. Earlier this morning when I was doing some work looking out my window here, typical for usually a few times a day I'll see the bald eagles fly over my backyard. I think it's because I got the beach next door. They tend to catch a lot of fish around there, but I feel so invigorated right now. It's just been a great morning. Prior to that walk, I had a glass of pomegranate juice, and along with some ashwagandha, 300 milligrams of ashwagandha. Right now I am going to have my breakfast smoothie, 1 cup of homemade kefir, 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, a tablespoon of black maca powder, a scoop of protein powder, an ass load of spinach, and a banana. Along with this, I'm having 5,000 IUs of vitamin D3, 3 fish oil capsules, so that's a combined EPA DHA of 2.7 grams and 300 milligrams of magnesium. Time for meal number 2. I've got 4 large free-range brown eggs, some mixed veggies, and a bowl of oatmeal here, 2/3 cup oats, and 140 grams of frozen mixed berries, along with a little bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top. Just popped by Starbucks for a little change of atmosphere, getting a little work done while enjoying a venti pumpkin spice latte. That bad boy is just under 500 calories, so what I like to do on cheat days is to have some meal swap out. So the first 2 meals are pretty much the same that I would typically have each and every day. Now, normally, this is my pre-workout meal. I would have 260 grams of plain Greek yogurt, 140 grams of frozen mixed berries, and 2 tablespoons of natural almond butter. So you can see with this swap out, the calories are relatively the same, but the micronutrient and macronutrient makeup are much different. This is not a very nutrient-rich meal, especially pre-workout, but it's a tasty treat. It's something that I don't have all too often. So yeah, because of this swap out, I'm definitely, my protein intake is going to be much lower. I'm not going to be getting the kind of testosterone boosting, testosterone health benefits of the natural almond butter. And again, the micronutrients from the fruit as well. But still, it's a tasty treat. It's a little sacrifice I'm going to make to, I guess, kind of satisfy my taste buds today. Although I got to tell you, I am going to miss that Greek yogurt berry dish because that is definitely a favorite of mine. So after this, I'm going to hit the gym.
Whoa. Round and round we go. Life is like a merry-go. Sometimes I lose control. Whoa. Round and round we go. Life is like a merry-go, and sometimes I can't let go of my feelings, let go of my pride. Even though I tried it like 1,000 times, I would be lying if I said you wasn't by my side. But when I needed you the most, I saw you running high. Oh, I remember how we used to run the street, yeah. I pulled a James, came from Akron with the heat, yeah. Man, I can't believe that I wasted all my energy on somebody who would turn into my enemy. But look, life Life is like a merry-go, cause round and round we go. Shame on me for trying to fix something that was broke.
That was a freaking wicked arm pump. Training on my own today, so I didn't get the best camera angles. I just kind of set my phone up wherever I could. Also hit calves and abs. Right now, I am gonna go grab my post-workout meal. It is a cheat meal. Gonna head on over to the Wizards of Walkerville, one of my favorite places to grab a treat. Going to, they started serving more food, like meals there, so they're supposed to have some pulled pork. I'm going to definitely try that if they have that available. And it's September, so new month, and each month they come out with 4 different flavors for their cheesecake. So I know one of them is peanut butter and jelly, not sure what the other ones are. I'm forgetting off the top of my head. I think one of them like an apple pie type thing. So looking forward to diving in there. Not sure which one I'm going to grab, but I love those guys. I love the atmosphere there. I love the food. They never disappoint. So looking forward to sharing some of that footage. All right, so just finished that pulled pork sandwich and black bean soup from the Bad Witch Bakery, Wizards of Walkerville. It was freaking phenomenal, mouth-watering, so much flavor with all the little ingredients in that pulled pork sandwich. They definitely put mine to shame. The bees were buzzing around, driving me nuts, so I am gonna bring the cheesecake home and enjoy it there. All right, it is time to dive into this cheesecake. Kind of good to actually give my belly a little time to rest on the drive home. Took me about 30 minutes to get home. So look at the freaking size of this thing. It's huge. No idea how many calories are in this. Up to this point, so before going to Wizards of Walkerville, I was at about 1,900 calories for the day. So maintenance level calories for me is between 2,800 and 3,000 calories. So I'm assuming this is more than 1,000 calories here, plus the pulled pork sandwich and the soup. I would guess after eating this, I'm probably, if I was to guess, probably around 3,500 calories for the day, so about a 500 to 700 calorie surplus for the day. I'd be curious to think I'd be curious to know what you think. How many calories would be in this meal? This big ass freaking cheesecake, basically the size of my head here, along with the pulled pork sandwich and the soup. How many calories do you think would be in that meal? How much would you guess it to be? I really don't care. I know I'm going to be in a surplus. It's so friggin', it's so fluffy. Like it's not the rock solid, thick, dense cheesecake. Mind you, it's filling, but it's more of like a nice fluffy cheesecake. It just goes down so well. It just kind of melts in your mouth with each bite. On to my last bite. I am definitely I'm getting to that point of feeling full. I'm definitely satisfied, like beyond the point of satisfied, to the point of just starting to feel full. Far from stuffed, but I definitely think like after this, I'm not gonna need to eat anything else for the night. So whatever my calories ended up after all of these meals, that is going to be it. I'm going to be recording a live group chat with the Jacked After 40 Club members after this. And then if it doesn't rain, I think Chief and I will get out for a walk and then go through my evening routine. It's now the day after the cheat day. I just stepped off the scale, weighed myself the exact same time I did yesterday, followed the exact same morning routine, and I'm only up 0.4 pounds. That's just the extra food volume that is in my digestive system. I am feeling a little bit full still, like not full, but I can tell that I ate a little bit more yesterday than I did previous days. I typically wake up feeling nice and light in the morning, so I can tell that difference, that there's still a bit of extra food volume in my digestive system right now. But that is the way I like to roll with my cheat days. I don't like to stuff myself silly. I don't like stepping on the scale and being like 3, 4, 5 pounds heavier than I was the day before. Mind you, that does happen from time to time. It's just few and far between. Maybe once a month, something like that might happen. Or probably even less. For the most part, I like doing the cheat days like I did yesterday, where I'm just kind of swapping out some food choices and not eating in crazy excess, but just enjoying myself, living life to the fullest. Same morning routine as yesterday. I had the pomegranate juice with the 300 milligrams of ashwagandha. Chief and I got out for another gorgeous morning walk. Another gloomy, cool day out there. Definitely fall is in the air, and the bald eagle was sitting perched up in the tree. My neighbor neighbor's tree next door for about an hour this morning. So it was just mesmerizing watching it just sitting up there, perched up there in all its majestic glory. I freaking love nature, which is one of the big reasons why I love getting out for walks with my dog Chief. It just gets me grounded in the moment. And now for my breakfast shake, same thing that I had yesterday, same supplements as yesterday. On to meal number 2, so everything is exactly the same as yesterday so far.
Just met up with one of my buddies at the Anchor House Cafe, had myself a Americano, so no milk in there, so I already saved myself about 500 calories from yesterday, and got that in me pre-workout here, so I am ready to go crush some chest with a bit of back.
Like I'm on a roll. Still can't be myself if I keep putting on a show. Cause one day we hit, one day we ain't, one day we moving, and then the next day we can't. Feel like I'm losing my grip, how'd I get stuck in this maze? Feel like I'm tripping, I just been missing for days. If life is no more than games, oh yeah, then I need to know. If I can't settle this problem, I think my head might explode. I may have children who teach their children the lessons I show. I get so lost in the system, can't even find me no more. So many bodies, they catching bodies, there's bodies galore. If they keep glorifying demons, then the truth on the low. If they keep running from their problems, it get worse than before. But all this Bible we dumping, it got their head looking swole. Can they keep their diamonds at least? Can they keep their work on the street? Can they keep on sleeping with different women each day of the week? They want that whip and that chain, that 4AHEGB. If they gotta die to the flesh, that worry dying with me. Hold up, only if I knew back then what I know right now, I would pay that bond, I would bail you out, I would help you with those chains, I would help you with your doubt. But I can't fix it with no song, I'm just here thinking out loud, yeah.
Dinner time, post-workout meal. I've got 14-ounce chicken breast here that I cooked up in a package of fajita seasoning, and 14-ounce sweet potato that I baked in the oven with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. I sprayed the casserole dish with a non-stick spray, and then also sprayed on top with the spray, and then kind of coated it with a little bit of kosher salt. And then I've got a red pepper and half an onion. Chief and I just got in from our evening walk. It is definitely brisk out there, especially with that wind blowing off the lake. I am still feeling pretty full, definitely satisfied from dinner, so not going to be needing any more food for the day. Total calories was right around 2,300. So as I mentioned earlier, my maintenance level calories is between 2,800 and 3,000 for the day, depending on how active I am, how much I'm on my feet. So definitely a decent little deficit for the day, nothing over aggressive. Like I said, I am feeling satisfied and very full, so I do not need any more food for the day. I'm definitely not hungry at all. Big differences between the day is that yesterday I had 500 calories were from that drink, that Starbucks drink. So it may have satisfied my taste buds. It was a nice little treat, but it doesn't add any like food volume. It doesn't fill up my belly. So although my calories were higher because of that, it didn't satisfy me all that much more. Dinner time yesterday, the cheesecake was the thing that really put me over the top in terms of calories. And that was pretty filling. It did sit in my stomach, but when you look at tonight's dinner, the 14 ounces of sweet potatoes, 14 ounces of the chicken, along with the veggies there, that is a very, very satiating dinner, very filling and much more nutrient rich than yesterday. So definitely in terms of calories, it may have been less today, definitely less calories today than yesterday, but guarantee I've got more nutrients from the foods that I ate today. Definitely my protein intake is going to be higher, especially from that 14 ounces of chicken compared to what I had yesterday with the cheesecake. It's now the next morning, the day after eating in a slight caloric deficit to balance out for the surplus I had the day before that when I enjoyed a cheat day. I just stepped on the scale here. A little recap. So the morning of the cheat day, I weighed in at 146.4 pounds. So that was after eating my maintenance level calories, 2,800 to 3,000 calories for a few days in a row there. The day after, the morning after the cheat day, I weighed in at 146.8 pounds. So I only gained 0.4 pounds from that cheat day and eating in a slight surplus. This morning I weighed in at 146.0 pounds, so actually 0.4 pounds less than what I weighed the morning of the cheat day, so when I'm at maintenance level calories. Now, does that mean I lost fat? Did I lose weight yesterday eating 2,300 calories? Absolutely not. The difference is, once again, food volume in my stomach. So yesterday's weigh-in after the cheat day where I gained 0.4 pounds, it was basically food volume, a little extra food volume in my stomach. Today, where I am less than what my maintenance level weight typically is, it's because I ate in a slight caloric deficit, so there was less food volume in my stomach than there typically is when I'm consuming 2,800 to 3,000 calories per day. So basically just balancing out, dead freaking simple, to maintain my weight, maintain my shredded physique, maintain ripped abs by this subtle little adjustment of just eating in a slight caloric deficit the day after a cheat day. Now I can get right back to normal, eating 2,800, 3,000 calories today and just living my life to the fullest. I am going to enjoy a treat later on today as well. I hope you're getting the message that there are no day after cheat day hacks. There's no need to fast the following day or do endless amounts of cardio. Just get right back to your regular structured routine. If you ate in a surplus on your cheat day, just eat in a slight caloric deficit the following day. Chances are you're not going to be as hungry the following day. As you notice with myself, I ate in a slight caloric deficit, hit the 2,300 calories, so about 500 to 700 calorie deficit for me, and I was satisfied at the end of the day. I didn't need any more food. I wasn't hungry at the end of the day. I didn't feel like I was in a deficit. So your body just has a natural way of wanting to balance itself out. So roll with that. And the big message I want to drive home is that you can have cheat meals. You can have a cheat day and still hit your maintenance level calories for the day. You don't need to eat in excess just because it's a cheat day. And the great thing about that is that if you hit your maintenance level calories, you don't have to make any changes to your diet the next day. You don't have to eat in a caloric deficit the next day. No food should ever be forbidden or off limits to you. If you feel like having an ice cream today, go have an ice cream today. Let it hit your caloric target for the day and get on with it. You just make simple little swap outs as I did throughout today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, do them a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback on today's topic. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do so now and smash that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video.